Welcome to part 4 of this series. It's getting really good. Yeah, anyways, have fun.
We are so autistic.
I know. Alright. Who? Yuri?
Yeah. Duh.
Dot.
Okay.
Scrooge him come. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't even think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something that you've never even shared it with anyone. Kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Scrooge him come. During lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyways. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who would put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it like that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Scrooge him come. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy and have all these feelings. And all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Scrooge him come. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you. Talk to a? Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Alright, I'm gonna read this.
Ghost Under the Light
Ghost
Part
Under-
2. You read it, I was just reading the title.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer and closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from invisibility. Oh, but I am too late. He steps into the sheet light. I grasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. Zawaldo.
Yes.
The only The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you even heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber.
I don't know.
Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems being usually cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
No.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. My bad. I tripped.
How dare you! Okay.
Ah!
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having even a harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can. The poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I don't know, I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you did a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away.
Monica?
No, Sayori.
Sayori. It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Scroogem-cum.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Ehehe.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yeah. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori,
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Monica.
I don't know. Something's up with her. Like, low-key.
There is, yeah. I think it's because we kinda... She knows that
We're just talking to
we've
Yuri a
been,
lot.
like... Yeah.
And she's getting jealous.
And also the fact
Holy-
that we did that one choice or whatever where she asked, like,
Yeah.
if Yuri wanted us to go home with her,
Yeah.
would we with her?
Loki, she's either she's probably jealous or some shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyways.
she's the childhood friend, remember?
Yeah.
Like, we've known her for years.
Yeah. Okay, Monica. Hi, Scrooge and Cum. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ahaha. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take my poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style has
Yes,
gotten refined, Scrooge and Cum. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting it in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
Eh?
Bro,
That's...
why did you say it like, eh? Okay. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in this club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to... It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, none of them is too bad either, you know?
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
That's foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Like my friend said, because Alex played this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
My friend said that Yuri is emo, and then he also said check her wrist. And
Okay, that's okay.
Monica just said
Yeah,
it makes she might hurt herself. That's definitely foreshadowing.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
No more. Okay. Okay. All right.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, the lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless.
Oh.
But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that give life meaning. Not to get too what the heck?
Philosophical.
I don't know. Or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Paradoxical. What? Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Aha. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
What do you mean? What? You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want you to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
This lady.
I don't like this lady. Meh.
Meh.
I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place.
What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Eh?
Bro, stop saying it like that. You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know, Luri would love this. What? Angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean...
You?
It looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I'm so done with you.
Natsuki shoves this poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. That's what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be part of the world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place.
So she didn't even show us our... She's a bitch. How about that? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Okay, nah. Okay, look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. You... Stag...
You're saying, not you.
What? Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Oh god, even more fucking...
Yeah.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did you run off to anyways? I thought you went to pee. Natsuki, please show decency. Oh, come on.
She wasn't actually feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Huh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say?
She just ignored. Hell nah. Okay, anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry...
Pamphlets.
Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No... Now Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. But the things I can tell are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways, that just leaves you, Scroogem-cum.
The one who is truly useless.
Yeah. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could also help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that.
Is Veronica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are you going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can do.
I'm not gonna help you, bro.
I'm not helping you! Yeah, fuck you! Sorry. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Scroogem-kun may not like to be around if you only make him to be... what?
A nuisance.
A nuisance. Okay. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Scroogem-kun to... What are you saying? It'll be an extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Scroogem-kun to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Scroogem-kun, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. Yuri.
Well, that was kind of obvious.
I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Scroogem-kun?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Scroogum-cum?
Me? Who else is named Scroogum-cum, bro?
Yeah, no shit. There's not a single other person in this world named Scroogum-cum. You're lucky as hell.
That's not lucky. That is a curse. I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Ah.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Scroogum-cum picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps out everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone else do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh?
Okay, stop saying eh. What?
I turn around.
Fine. Sorry. I realize that you don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think it would be best that way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not as clearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Scroogum-cum. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have to choose me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. Oh.
It was my line, man.
Read your line then.
You forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out? You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight in my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if I took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really
looking
forward to Sunday!
I'm sorry, yeah. I said yeah.
Oh.
I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no way of telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something to happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when there's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club really the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over.
Okay, the music paused.
Oh? Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself.
Okay, there's no music. I don't know what to think.
Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet.
Oh god.
Oh? Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room.
I'm actually kind of scared.
Yeah, keep going. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally found her.
Good.
Sayori.
Hi, Scrooge and come. Okay, I thought there was gonna be a jump scare. I was actually kind of getting scared, if I'm gonna be honest.
I thought I would see her like on the roof, like hanging, bruh. Some shit like that. Bro, thought something weird was gonna happen. Sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's so easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Oh wait, my bad, I read yours. I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is a bit messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, how come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Oh. Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? So Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep up to me It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations today, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's not good, Scrooge and Cum.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Quinn, you just go outside, and if anything's wrong, just... it doesn't matter. Just go out, and then I'll come with you later. It's... Alright. I think
Keep
the world...
going.
I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Eh?
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Ah ha ha.
Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Scrooge and Cum. But you are wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
Ehe. You really are just going to make me say it, aren't you, Scrooge and Cum? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh. Okay, why did you gulp like that? Like Okay. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept me from this that entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Eh? What? Oh.
Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Scrooge and Cum. Why do you even think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste your time caring for me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ah ha ha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. See you make friends get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha ha ha.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Scrooge and Cum. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streak down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in every way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders.
This
time
time,
pull her
I
into
pull
a
her...
tight
Oh.
embrace.
Okay. Aha. Scrooge him come?
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. See, if I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Scrooge him come?
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Just my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Scrooge him come.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it in you to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Scrooge and come. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let it go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't.
No.
Please don't. If you did, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for you to come meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
Kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling a little uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Ah, thank God. Thank goodness.
You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you, then hurried more on my way home.
Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around in curiosity, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you.
Ah, no. I would be really embarrassed for my room if I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
Ah, that would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
Ah, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if
Shit.
making sure she's keeping track of them.
Oh, I dropped my phone and it landed sideways. That was crazy. Okay.
So, should we get started?
Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and
Dec-
other atmospheric enhancements. Oh, enchantments?
Atmospheric enhancements.
Enhancements, yeah. You know, mood lighting, at
Aromatherapy.
candles.
Oh, wow. I don't know you planned on taking that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Ah, intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No,
Oh, is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel so relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah, like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the window in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with
Aromatherapy.
aromatherapy?
Armo.
Shush.
Not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite contributors to positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel its permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, the thin ray of vapor begins to spout out through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a
Jasmine essential oil.
oh. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I choose jasmine for the events because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and help you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable. You seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion without anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Again, she reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? Well, what will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some peek inside. That's really creative. Oh shit.
I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Ooh. Well, I don't know. I just.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Scrooge-em-come. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy.
Well.
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? Ooh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Oh.
You're laughing at me. Oh, my bad.
How dare you! You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ha ha ha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes, her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Oof. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where did you even get a knife like this? curious of its sharpened. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow.
Scrooge come. Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife's extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Ah.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my what?
What
puts
the
my
hell?
finger into
Yo!
her mouth and licks the wound.
Nah, that's freaky. Hell no.
I feel her tongue curl around my finger.
Okay, too much detail, bro. What the hell?
Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right?
Nah, she was getting freaky. Hell nah. That's crazy.
Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little.
Ooh.
She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways.
Okay.
Take Yuri's hand and look her in. Okay. Okay, bro.
Scrooge come. Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. He just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Scrooge come.
Yuri giggles shyly.
Okay.
Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see.
I see.
That's
my
relieving.
bad. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I'll continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Oh, that's right. One of these items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about
6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll become too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quietly unrolling her sleeve and putting it back over her arm.
Oh, hell no. She was cutting herself.
Uh-oh. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong. So, let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cup.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall and behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean it like that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, and doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about. Oh my god.
Things like anime
I
and
feel way
games.
about. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Kaya! Sorry.
Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lifted my hand in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and cheeks. Is there
Is there
something
something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rushed out and fetched a small towel, then I dampened it with hot water. I returned to my room and kneeled back down in front of her.
Oh, hell, what the hell.
Here. I pat Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Ah,
Is something wrong?
it's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Eh?
just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost if she's lost in daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago.
Ah,
Yuri slowly pulls away.
sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier and she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example.
Shit.
That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but that won't take a while. But won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do.
Phew.
Aha. You say like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have a little extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is, we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk... Oh.
That was an... Oh my lord. Okay.
Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. Kinda say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want to, you can come over or we can go somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out that much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully.
Oh.
Anyway. You know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Scrooge McCum.
Yuri takes a step closer to me and then briefly squeezes my hand.
Oh, what the hell? It's a little close.
I kind of... Well,
I kind of like that about you. Okay, the music stopped. The music stopped. So if we get murdered by her... Well... No.
How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Hmm?
Hi, Scrooge McCum.
Sayori. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Scrooge McCum. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. We'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room. My imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come out here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start falling down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling
What?
this way, Scrooge and Cum? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? What? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Scrooge and Cum. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. Hold on, sorry.
Alright.
So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put her hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Scrooge and Cum. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Scrooge and Cum. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, no!
No.
Oh, fuck.
We gotta stick with Yuri, bro.
Bro.
Oh, shit! I saved because it might, like, change everything that happens.
Yeah, just save.
I'll save. I already did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck me.
Dude. Just...
You'll always be my dearest friend. We gotta get closer to Yuri. How about that? You'll always be my dearest friend. I'm clicking it.
Yeah.
Oh
no, bruh.
Oh, God. Okay. You read.
You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need the most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best, and what I'll make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredible pained expression.
Oh, shit. Ahaha. Is that what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Okay. I think we picked the wrong choice.
Just save right now. I want to see what happens if we choose the love option. I just want to see. And then we can go back to that save after.
Nope. We gotta stick with this.
Why?
We gotta stick with this, bro.
I just want to see what happens. We'll
I
go
don't-
back. Fine.
Okay. I should write
We'll
a
see.
poem about this.
Sayori.
It's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish? So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. This is why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And so the other thing. You're always right that I just needed to get back to the way I was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone else, Scrooge and Come. And I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So,
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees.
oh lord.
Your mic cut out that whole time.
Yeah. Okay.
Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react.
Oh.
Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes. What?
What?
Yeah, I just took that in the wrong way. Whatever. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile. Okay, thank God. Okay. one more weak smile before she turns around and runs off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing on the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the right path. On the path, that's right. But I'm having as much troubles understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I have got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. Okay.
Oh lord.
Bro. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day.
Okay.
It's the day of the
I'm
festival.
gonna save. Hey, thank you for watching part 5, like, really soon. Anyways, yeah. Bye-bye.